Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Serap give Buhari ultimatum to prosecute 103 high-profile corruption cases. Okay guys, but before I continue, my name is Louis Amanda. Please, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please subscribe and click the red button so you will always get updates each time I post a new video. And for my wonderful subscribers, thank you so much. God bless you all. Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project (SERAP) has urged President Muhammadu Buhari to instruct Abubakar Malami, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, to prosecute high-profile corruption cases. The organization said the high-profile cases include 103 profiles reportedly sent to Malami by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) in 2017. The body also demanded details of the whereabouts of 15 allegedly missing case files sent to Malami in 2019 by the defunct Special Presidential Investigation Panel on the Recovery of Public Property (SPIP). In the letter by the Deputy Director, Kolawale Oluwadare, SERAP notes that failure to diligently and expeditiously prosecute high-profile corruption cases amounts to the fundamental breach of constitutional and international obligations. The fact that those cases have been pending for several years suggests that your government has not carried out its public, constitutional and international obligations, including the obligation that shows that no one is above the law as far as the fight against corruption is concerned. Public interest demands that high-profile corruption cases are concluded within a reasonable time so that those guilty are punished and the innocent are set free. The rule of law and the preservation of democracy also require that the authorities duly proceed in accordance with the law against every high-profile person suspected of grand corruption, irrespective of where he or she is placed in the political hierarchy. SERAP is seriously concerned about the apparent inertia by the authority to diligently and expeditiously prosecute high-profile corruption cases. While many of these cases have been dragging before your assimilation of office in May 2015, several of the cases have not satisfactorily progressed, contrary to Nigerians' expectation. Speedily, diligently, effectively and fairly prosecuting high-profile corruption cases would demonstrate your government commitment to enhance probate in public life and willingness to enforce accountability in public life. The basic postulate of the concept of equality, be you ever so high, the law is above you, should be your government approach to high-profile corruption cases. SERAP gave the federal government 14 days to act. The group threatened legal action if its demands are not met. Okay guys, that is the news. Alright, before I leave you to drop your comment, I quickly want to say one or two things concerning it. You know I will always do that. Guys, I will tell you, Buhari is in hot soup. There is no way of escape, nowhere to escape to, and you have to dance to SERAP music right now. There's one thing I want to tell you, thief no dey expose thief. That is what's happening in Nigeria. That is the life we are living in Nigeria. Because they all know what they are doing. They know each other. It's not that the federal government don't know who and who want Nigeria to fall. It's not that they don't know who is killing Nigeria. But because they are all together, because they cannot expose each other, because they know they've done one or two things. Okay, I know your secret, you know my secret. If you expose me and I expose you, they keep quiet and the country is falling every day. Every time we keep on hearing news, EFCC recovers so amount for so government. EFCC recovers so property for so government. But still, what are those things? Right now, I think the federal government needs to wake up and do the right thing. If not, they will face the law themselves. Because they're making clear to us that no one is above the law, according to the SERAP people. They make it clear to us, it doesn't care who the rank you're controlling in our country, you are not above the law. If you think the law is in your hands, you can control it, you can control and manipulate people in the country, you are a joke. I don't get it. For years, those files, those cases have been on your desk, have been in your office for long, and you don't do anything about it because you yourself, you're a thief. So you don't even know what to do because you can't persecute anybody when the same crime is holding you. So that is just it. When the same offense is what you're committing, so that is what is happening. Every day, the bad ones are still handling over to the bad ones. I think those leaders need to give chance for those who have the fear of God to lead our country. But the question is, where are those people? Is our youth, are they standing up to face it and say enough is enough to all those old people who think they can rule and control our lives? Now, the Syrian people has given our federal government 14 days to act. 14 days to bring all those criminals to the book of law. 14 days to prove yourself that you don't want the downfall of our country. 14 days to prove all of us wrong who have said you people are not the right leader for us. Or you face the law. If Nigerian man can be killed for 20 naira, if Nigerian person can be jailed for 50 naira, I think you leader deserve more bigger than that punishment, because all of you have sworn that Nigeria will not become something. All of you have sworn that you will destroy our future before you leave the seat. Let me tell you one thing. As a leader, your first interest should be your country. Or as a governor, your first interest should be your state. Not killing those people, not killing the same people who have put you in that seat, in that office, to rule them, to look after them. You are not the number one enemy they are not facing. I think there is something wrong somewhere. And I'm happy that the people are standing up to speak for all. And I know this time around, the UK are speaking, everybody is speaking concerning Nigeria, and I know it's the God doing. I know God have heard our cry, and they have decided to wipe our tears away. So those leaders must do the right thing. Whether they like it or not, our country must stand, our country must grow, and we must be great once again. All right, guys, that is my own comment. Please and please share your comment with me at the comment section. Tell me what you think, how you feel concerning this news, and share it, like this video, and as you do so, God will bless you. See you in my next video.